folks, Will here again with Happily Ever Outdoors. So today I'm going to give you guys the first look at the Stanford Outdoor Supply line of B.O.S. survival kits. Right off, I just need to let you guys know that I am not a paid representative of Stanford Outdoor Supply, so any statements that I make or opinions that I express in this video are my own. Alright folks, so as of right now, there are 5 B.O.S. kits in Stanford Outdoor Supply's lineup. B.O.S. stands for Bug Out Survival Supplement. So this is meant to be a pre-packaged supplement kit to help you with your survival needs if you're trying to build a bug out bag, anything of that nature. Now out of those 5, one of them is actually currently on pre-order, and that is their water kit. You can't actually get that thing right now. So we have the prototype version, which from what I'm being told doesn't have the instructions in there, and it may be slightly tweaked when the final version comes out. So in this video we're not going to do a full review or a breakdown on all these kits. These are actually brand new to me. As you can see, they are still in the sealed packaging. So we're just going to do a quick overview, talk a little bit about pricing, as well as what you get in the different kits. Now out of the 5 kits that we're going to look at today, you can definitely tell that there is a variation in the size as well as the weight of these kits, and of course the piece count. The prices also vary, so we'll look at these one at a time and give you guys a quick breakdown. First up, we'll take a look at the Fire B.O.S. This currently goes for $19.99 on StanfordOutdoorSupply.com. Just like all of the other kits in their lineup, it does come in a waterproof, sturdy pouch that is also resealable, so it's going to keep the contents dry, and it is assembled in the United States. This is a 33-piece kit, and it includes 1 lighter, waterproof matches, a ferro rod and striker, a pocket Fresnel lens, 6 magnesium capsules, steel wool, 4 pieces of char cloth, 2 tea light candles, 1 ounce of fatwood sticks, foil paper, a pencil sharpener, 6 tinder tabs, jute twine, waterproof tinder ball, a wire saw, 6 foot of Kevlar thread, 1 flange bearing, which of course you could use for a bow drill, 1 folding knife, and 1 waterproof survival instruction sheet. Again, this kit only goes for $19.99, which I think is very reasonable from my first impressions. Has a lot of gear in here, all of the basics that you would need to start a fire using several different methods. So if you're not sure what to get to start out your bug out kit, or maybe you're just looking to kind of get a wider array of items and you don't want to spend a lot of time picking and choosing online, trying to find all these little things, buying them separately, this seems like a really great way to go. The other small kit at the $19.99 price point in their lineup is their Fishing and Hunting B.O.S. kit. This kit includes a very long list of items, a whole lot of fishing gear as well as some hunting items. It has 1 yo-yo automatic fishing reel, 100 yards of 8-pound test line, 20 feet of 50-pound test line, 2 1.5-inch foam floats, 25 reusable lead weights, 30 premium bait holder hooks, 4 jig heads, 20 swivels, 1 6-inch nylon stringer, 5 artificial lures, 5 artificial grubs, 5 salmon eggs, 1 folding multi-tool, 1 slingshot band, 6 3/8 slingshot ammo, 4 4-inch zip ties, 20 feet of snare wire, 6 screw eyes, 2 L screws, 5 safety pins, 1 razor blade, 15 feet of number 36 bank line, and also a waterproof survival instruction sheet, which you will see in every one of these kits. So if you don't necessarily want to carry an entire tackle box with you, but you want to have enough fishing and basic hunting items to sustain you over a longer period of time, this seems like a very good way to go. Again, the idea here is that you're going to save a lot of time and a lot of effort over what you would have to put in to find all these items separately by yourself and compile them together. By the way, in these kits, every single item comes in its own single resealable bag. So if you wanted to split this up for any reason over multiple kits, however you want to use your gear, you've got that convenience. Everything is individually packaged inside here. Next up, we have the B.O.S. Navigation Kit. Now this is a bigger package, fewer items, and a higher price tag. This one comes in at $39.99. This is going to be a 16-piece kit, which includes a Bruton True Arc 3 base plate compass, that's a made in the USA compass, 6 navigation reference cards, a magnifier, Ranger beads, which if you're in the military, I'm sure you're familiar with that, help you keep track of your pace count while you're walking so you know how far you've gone. Also has a pencil, a military-style UTM/MGRS coordinate scale, 6 waterproof index cards, 2 9x12 map bags, a mechanical pace counter, and an Army navigation manual. Next up, we have the B.O.S. Shelter Kit, which also comes in at the $39.99 price point. This is a bigger package, a little bit heavier, of course, with the tarp that's included. This is a 22-piece kit, guys. This comes with an 84x84 OD green waterproof tarp, 6 aluminum guy line tensioners, 50 feet of 550 paracord, 6 aluminum tent stakes, 1 Mylar emergency blanket, 1 plastic ground cover, 8 8-inch zip ties, and 1 folding saw. So not only do you get the things in the kit that are going to help you to put that shelter together, you also get some tools in order to build it. You can see there's like a Mylar blanket in there, Mylar emergency blanket. You've got a good, what looks like a good sturdy tarp in here. And the value I see here is that everything is included. Again, you don't have to figure out what you need for yourself. This gives you the basic stuff to build a shelter. So if you wanted to put this in a bug out bag, maybe an emergency kit for your family, like in case of a tornado or a flood or something like that, this is really great because it's all pre-packaged. You can just grab and go. Which is really, really nice because if you have all this stuff separate, maybe you have it laying in your garage, something like that, you're going to forget pieces, you're not going to have everything you need. So this makes sure that you've got everything that you need. And even if you do utilize it, you can go ahead and repackage it into this bag, which is very sturdy. Again, it's resealable, it's waterproof, and so you'll be able to use it for an extended period of time. So this looks like a really nice kit. I can't wait to test this one out. Alright guys, so last but not least, we have their B.O.S. water kit. As I mentioned earlier, at the time of the making of this video, this is a kit that's currently on pre-order. The pre-order price is $24.99. This is the prototype version, so there may be slight adjustments to this when the final product comes out, or they may make little tweaks over time, but currently that is where we are at. Now this is a 30-piece kit, and it includes 3 1-liter stand-up bags, 2 24 by 30-inch plastic bags, 6 water purification tablets, which these look like they're Aquamira. Yes, they are Aquamira. 6 coffee filters, which of course would be used as a water filter in this situation. A 10 milliliter syringe, a compressed sponge, 5 inches of tubing, a metal bowl, 1 ounce of activated charcoal, 2 mesh bags that are 3 by 4 inch, 2 foil sheets, 3 compressed towels, and a survival instruction sheet, just like you see in the other kits. By the way, the weight of this is 12 ounces. Now this kit is interesting to me because there's obviously a very specific system that they have going here for water purification. So I think this would be something that you would definitely want to open up ahead of time and read the instructions, make sure you understand how to use the setup they have here. I'm a fan of having other easier to use products, you know, for hiking, like water purification straws, you know, that sort of thing. But it's also good to have something like this. The way I could see this, again, would be good for like a bug out bag or a survival kit for your home. So in a pinch, in an emergency situation, you've got this pre-packaged, waterproof way that you could purify drinking water. So I wouldn't see this necessarily as like a long-term sustainment type of item, although you do have the pieces of gear that you need. So if you had more tablets, things like that to supplement, you would be good to go. But curious to check out this kit, especially given that it is a new one to their lineup. So you guys definitely should be watching out. We're going to have videos coming up on this and all the rest of the kits. Alright guys, so I am really excited to check out the B.O.S. line of kits. I hope that if this is something that you guys have been curious about, that this maybe gave you a little clearer idea of what you're getting here. I'm not going to break open these kits and show you all the individual pieces in this video. You'll have to look for the individual reviews I'm going to do for each kit. That way I can dedicate maximum time to these videos and give you guys all the details that you need without having a 2-hour long video that you got to sit through. So be looking for those to come in the future. This is just a first glance, kind of first look video at their kits. But Right off the bat, I'm really impressed. I can see a lot of value here in the fact that these are a lot of small items that can be very critical or at least very, very helpful in a survival situation. And it might take you a long time to research and track down and order all these items. And of course, if you went online or someplace like that, you might spend a ton of money on shipping, ordering these teeny tiny items from different locations, or if you were having to go from store to store to try to find all these things, it would be a lot of effort, a lot of work. And they do all the thinking for you, really, in these kits. They give you kind of all the basics that you need, just the right quantities to help you out in a bug out or survival type situation, and it just saves you a lot of that headache. The upside to this too is that if you had small items that you wanted to add to this kit, you can just crack it open, you could slide those items in the bag, you've got a resealable zipper, you could zip that up, and you could kind of use that to kind of beef up this kit, or you could just break this kit down and add it to the kit that you already have. Again, everything is individually bagged inside these bags, so whatever you want to pull apart and break, if you want to use it as the name implies as a supplement, you can do that and just break it down and disperse it however you want to disperse it. Either way, seems like a really interesting product. I can tell a lot of thought and a lot of research and care went into the development of these kits, and I'm excited to check them out. So again, be watching out for the full reviews on each of these kits to come in the future. Alright guys, this has been our first look at the Stanford Outdoor Supply line of bug out survival supplement kits. Feel free to leave your comments and questions below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and if you want to check out these products for yourself, you can head on over to StanfordOutdoorSupply.com.